Hello guys, it's your boy AD and that's all damn in the spot, and today I'm finna review so far one of my favorite games for the Nintendo Switch, and that is Luigi's Mansion 3. Here we go. Now I'm sorry there's no footage or anything in this video, but this is more like an old school review, where we just talk about it. And if you want to see it for yourself, go check it out if you got the time. But in this game though, I just wanted to I'm gonna start doing this now. Again, I used to do this all the time, and I'm like, let me start back getting on this because normally when I beat a game, I just move on and move on. But it do be a lot of games that I've beaten that I'm like, okay, well, if I beat them, I want to make a review on them. And I just recently beat this game, so I want to give y'all a quick review or my opinion on this, okay? Okay, right out the gate, this has got to be one of the best Switch games I ever played in my life, man. And I mean, no, I have not played a huge amount of Switch games, but I have played some Switch games, and this one has caught my interest like the most. Now, I'll tell you what I'm playing now after the video, but I'll start with the graphics. Graphics wise, it's pretty good. This is a very crisp, nice looking Nintendo game. We already know how Nintendo does their graphics, but this is actually really good. This is the best looking Luigi's Mansion that was ever made. I played a little bit of the first one. I beat the second one. The second one I beat, and then the third one, when I played it, I was like, whoa. Another thing I like about this Luigi's Mansion is that this one has got to be like the scariest one to me too. Like the other ones, because the graphics weren't so great, I think that toned the scare factor down. But with this one, the fact that it actually everything looks better, from the lightings to the models to everything, that like, so now when scary shit happens, you might actually be like, oh, okay, they really tried to scare me right there. They really did. Okay. But overall, this game has great graphics. Great. I'll give them that. And honestly, one of the best things about the graphics is the fact that, like, just how the physics in the game is, and how like most of the shit that you see can be moved or interacted with. And Luigi got the poltergeist or the vacuum or whatever you want to call it. And he can blow, suck, do all types of stuff with it. And all of the stuff pretty much functions and interacts how it should. Like, even when you get money, it's fucking actually pretty entertaining, man. Especially if you got a controller that vibrates. I play this with the Pro controller, wherever it's at, somewhere around here. I will show y'all. It's over there somewhere, probably in the room. But yeah, so graphics good, sound good, great music, great themes. It's not too high, not too low. A little decent, little like music, great. Like, fun factor, great. Replay value, great. This is definitely a Switch game I would not mind playing on the big screen and maybe playing in front of people. Some games be so great that you could play them in front of other people, and even the people who ain't never played the game would be into it and be interested in it. Like, wow, what is this? What the hell is Luigi doing? He trying to save Mario and them again. Like, what the hell? Who is this new ghost woman? What, King Boo is back? Like, shit like that. Now, one thing I will mention that was a little tough to get used to. You can do something. I say one of the only disappointing factors really about the game, like that most people might notice, are the controls, especially coming off the 3DS, off the last game. Now, the last game on the 3DS had great controls, great. This game, you gotta work with it. Because number one, Luigi can't run. I mean, he can run, but there's no run button. So now, in order for Luigi to run, most of the time you got to get him to walk a little bit, then he'll start running. So they switched that up a little bit, with the right and the left analog with the buttons. It's kind of like, I mean, I've seen people adjust it online with the Pro controller, so where you can make everything the top button, use the right. But over time, I just started using the Pro controller and just getting used to the regular controls like that. I say the Pro controller helped me a lot, because playing that regularly on a Switch Lite, nah, yeah, I mean, not saying you can't, but you're gonna have a tough time. I really advise changing the controls or getting a Pro controller if you really want to get like beastie in this game. I mean, this game is not really a hard game. The puzzles and stuff are pretty challenging though. It is a long game. It is a lot of backtracking. So don't get me wrong. If you didn't have a guide for this, you would probably have some trouble. But it's not too hard to the point where if you didn't try or put some time into it, you know, you wouldn't figure it out or at least beat them. Because this game is full of bosses. Shit, it's almost 20 bosses in this game. And some bosses you got to fight more than once. I'm not going to give out any spoilers like that. But just know it's a great game. And so far, it's one of the best games I ever played on the Switch. You don't have to be a Mario fan to like it. It's like a Mario game, even though it's Luigi, but it has its own spin and twist to it that makes it very special. And exploring this big giant hotel that has more than 15 floors, and every floor is unique, and every floor has its own theme, and every floor has its own boss, and every floor is just wonderful to see, and it's like secrets and stuff hidden in every one. It's a game that I could tell they put a lot of time and effort into. And again, this is definitely the best Luigi's Mansion out. 2 was good. I gotta play 1 again. I'm thinking about buying it on the 3DS because they did remake it for the 3DS. I'm not buying the GameCube one. So I need to play 1 a little bit more. But this one is great. 2 wasn't that bad either though. But that's the review. You got any questions you can ask me. There are multiplayer stuff you can do on here and and other little challenges and stuff you can unlock. So hey, that's in there as well too. I just wanted to get back on these reviews because like I said, now when I start beating games, I'm just gonna start reviewing them and telling y'all what I think. If I had to score this game on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this game, it's pretty good. I wouldn't give it a 10 though. It's like 8.5 to 9. That's how it is to me. Like if I really had to judge this game, yep, I would give it an 8. So I give it an 8.75. So you're very, very close to a 9. That's how good this game is. That is definitely worth picking up. I'm going to check out this new Pokemon, man, because right now I'm playing Shield right now. Finally, I have never played that until now, and that's been kind of fun. And I did buy Shining Diamond. That ain't came, or Brilliant Diamond, you know, the other new remake. That ain't came in the mail yet, but I'm going to check that out as well. And I got some other games I never touched or I never came back into, like Fire Emblem Three Houses. That was like the first Switch game I ever got, and I still need to get back on that. But, you know, the Switch is not the only console I play, so. Alright, I hope y'all enjoyed the review. I plan on making more and doing more. No matter if I'm showing content or not, I think hearing the opinion is fine, too. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out.